Hey, hey, hey. Happy Monday. Waiting for some of you guys to come on live right now. Let me see what we got going on right here. All right. My main man Jerry's in the house. My brother from a different mother. All right, let's see what we got going on right there. Let's move this right here. Let's go right there. Olga's in the house. Love it. Happy Monday, everyone. Hope you all had a great Christmas. Merry Christmas, Jerry. Hope you all had a great Christmas. Some of you guys celebrating, having fun with your family, and just enjoying the rewards of your good labor this year. So hopefully that is the place that you're in. For some of you guys, some of us, we're still doing a little bit of work, wrapping up the year, getting ready for a much more powerful year next year by placing a huge focus on that which we can control, because there were a lot of things this year that which we couldn't control, and a lot of people fell into that trap and let that sidetrack them, take them off their goal, etc. We want to make sure that doesn't happen to you ever again. So in doing that, about 5 weeks ago, I said, I'm going to come back inside this group. I'm going to reactivate the group. I'm going to start coming on live at least once a week, and just, for the 1,500, 2,000 people in this group, I just want to give them the best that I can possibly give them. And in doing so, over the course of the last 5 weeks, we talked a lot about mindset. We talked a little bit about systems. We talked last week, we had a great conversation about skills. We talked about execution, reflecting, projection, etc. And what I want to do today is I had a conversation with my Listings on Demand members, I think about a week ago. And we had a conversation that was revolved around, how does one set themselves up for a breakthrough? And I shared with them an 8-step process, which I call the formula for a breakthrough. It's impossible for you to follow these steps and not produce a breakthrough for yourself. And in trying to wrap up for today, I said, you know what? It's a very lengthy conversation to go through all 8 steps. I want to at least share 4 steps with you today to help you get set up for big breakthroughs in 2021 and beyond. But before I do that, I wanted to share with you that I am still going to keep on coming on live every single Monday and more in 2021. So it'll be a minimum Monday. However, we're going to change what we do on Mondays. And instead of me coming out here and saying, okay, this is what we're going to talk about, this is going to be the theme, etc., which sometimes I still may do that if I feel like it would be a conversation that is going to benefit you and help you go to the next level, I want to create it more of like an engagement style kind of thing, where you and I interact throughout the week, and you're asking questions, and you're sharing the good, the bad, and the ugly that's happening in your business, and we have that relevant conversation every single Monday. So I want it to be a little bit more engaging. Ezra, you want to come say hi to everybody on Facebook? Come on. So I got my little boy with me right here, right now. Come on. We're going to tell everybody Merry Christmas, then we're going to continue talking. Come here. Come on. No, right now. Everybody's waiting for you. Come on. Ready? Get set. Here we go. Everybody, here we go. Okay. So here's what you're going to do. Okay. Tell everybody Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And what? Merry Christmas and what? Happy
New Year.
Happy New Year. Awesome. All right. What else you want to tell?
Nothing else.
What about who's the best? Can you tell them who's the best? Who else is the best? Say, I'm the best. I'm the best. You're the best. All right. My main man, AJ, in the house. Okay. So we're going to create a little bit more engagement, and we're gonna have more relevant conversations. So with that said, let's talk about the formula for a breakthrough. And I'm going to keep it nice and simple. And I'm going to share with you what I feel is like I'm looking at my notes right there. I'm going to share four things with you. Four things with you. Okay. The first thing I want to share with you is this. Okay. Number one, here's what I told all the Listings on Demand members. I said, number one, what I want you to do is I want you to redo your work environment. Redo your work environment. Interrupt that environment. Interrupt that pattern. Interrupt that atmosphere. Interrupt it all. Okay. I said, hey, move things around. Move things around. Get rid of this painting. Get another painting. Move the desk in a different direction. Move your laptop screen to a different thing, whatever. What I want you to do is bring life into the place that you operate your business. Bring life into that. I want you to, like, when you walk into your workspace, you feel like you're kind of like walking into your vision. Okay. So we said, number one, redo your work environment. Number two, I said, commit to a brand new morning routine. Shake things up inside of your morning routine. Shake it up. Shake it up. Have your non-negotiables in there and then either add something to it and or subtract something from it. Okay. Now, I'll tell you something about the morning routine is stop comparing yourself to anyone and everyone else that's saying, hey, they're waking up at 3:45 a.m. or 4 a.m. or 4:30 a.m., etc. And they're going out there and doing these things. Don't compare yourself to other people. The battle you have every single day, it's not a battle for the next listing. It's not a battle for the next sale. It's not a battle against the next individual. It's a battle against yourself. Am I doing the things that I need to do every single day that cause me to grow even this little? Even this little. Because what we're looking for is we're looking for the compound effect. And I'm telling you, there's nothing. And look, and I'm human just like you. I can't say that I've been on my morning routine 100% of the time. And that's why I say don't compare yourself to other people. I'm in a different place. For many years, I was up at 4:25 every single morning on a conference call with my mastermind. Accountability for affirmations, accountability for reading, accountability for, role play, accountability for, contacts every single day. I've done that for many years. And that gave me the leeway and that gave me the right to say, okay, 4:30 no longer works. I want to do 5:55 a.m., etc. I don't need to do all these 10 things every single morning. I just need to now do these 3 to 5 things that are non-negotiable every single day. And that's why I say be flexible with your morning routine. It's not the Chadi Bazzi morning routine. It's not the other guru morning routine. It's what works for you. Identify that which if you were consistent with it every single day, it's going to give you that power. It's going to put you in the zone. It's going to give you that focus. It's going to give you that drive to go out there and do the things that other people talk about doing that they never ever do. Give you that kind of energy. So what is that for you? Number one, it's got to be wake up at the same time every single day. And again, there's no right and no wrong time. There's just the time that you know is going to work best for you. And then just add like a good 3 non-negotiables, journaling, reading your vision. Those 2 should be non-negotiable. For some of you guys, it's exercise. I don't exercise in the morning, so I'm not going to tell you to exercise in the morning. Exercise at a time that is right for you. Okay? So, and then we got a question from Jerry. Jerry, I'm going to answer that question. I love the fact that you're asking questions because that's what we want to do. Thank you for that. All right, so number 2, we said commit to a new morning routine. Number 3, let's see which one of those we're going to give you. Okay, number 3, I want you to do the following. Number 3, identify. I want you to identify an old habit or a belief. An old habit or a belief that you're going to bury inside of 2020. You're not going to let that limiting belief, you're not going to let that negative habit go into 2021 with you. But the key is to identify that. It's to identify that. And it's very hard to pick up on those habits because that's why they call them habits, because you do them without you even knowing that you are doing them. So what is one bad habit that has robbed you of more energy, of more focus, of more transactions, of more freedom in your life? What is that one negative habit? And then replace it with a good habit. And now belief. What is it? What is it that you don't believe to be true about you that if you actually believe to be true about you would cause you to feel more powerful? What is that? Identify what that is and then create an affirmation around it and build a brand new, belief, build up a new belief for yourself, a belief that will support you to becoming the ultimate better version of yourself. All right, so let's recap 1, 2, and 3. Number 1, we said, hey, shake up, redo your morning, your work environment. Number 2, we said, commit to a brand new morning routine. Number 3, we said, get rid of old habits and old beliefs. Hey, Mike, my main man, glad you're on here with us. Merry Christmas. Hopefully you had a great time with your daughter this Christmas so far. All right, and then number four, set up accountability. Set up accountability. Look, I'm telling you, look, I've personally gotten away from accountability because I thought I was a badass Mr. Discipline and all that good stuff. And I'm telling you, accountability, I have like a love-hate relationship with that word. It's like, we're adults. How much longer do we need people to tell us, to hold us accountable to doing the things that we know we should be doing, etc. But I'm telling you, this last quarter, if you notice, if you follow me online, I've done more in the last quarter in terms of creating content and helping people than I did in the last 2 quarters combined. And the reason being is I called out the accountability and I said to every single one of my, we got about 25 people inside of Listings on Demand. I just went on there and I said, this last quarter, I am going to work out at least 50 days, which is more than 50% of the quarter. I said, I am going to publish 24 podcast episodes. This one right here that we're doing right now is going to be converted into podcast episode number 23. And another one will be recorded, will be 24. That'll be complete. I said, I'm going to read 12 books and give you guys my notes for the 12 books in the last 12 weeks. And I'm telling you, as of right now, I just need to record one more podcast. And as of right now, I just need to finish this one book that I'm not going to share publicly, only with the Listings on Demand members. It's very, very psychological. And that completes it. But the reason I bring that up is because if I didn't pull out that accountability, I promise you, I know me, I would have never done it. I would have gotten close to it. And I would have been just like the average human being by saying, Friday I get to hit the reset button. It's a brand new year. But just the thought of knowing there's 25 people looking at me and saying, is he going to do it? Is he not going to do it? Okay. And then maybe some secretly hoping I don't do it because I said, if I don't do it, I'm going to give every single one of them $1,000 each. So it's $25,000 on the line. So the pain of, doing what I'm supposed to do or the pain of paying $25,000, which one is greater? See, all of a sudden, doing the work became easy compared to the pain of having to give up $1,000 to each member for not following through. So set up accountability and more than one accountability partner. Get yourself an affirmations accountability partner. Get yourself a prospecting accountability partner. Get yourself a skills role play partner. So that is the message for today. Now I just want to answer some questions right here. My main man Jerry says, questions for later. He said, okay, well, let's look at them and see if we can do it right now. What would be the best process to mentor a brand new agent? 5 transactions only. We go from there to make it a win-win. What would be some non-negotiables in order to bring them on permanently? Okay, 2 good questions, Jerry. 2 good questions. Okay. What would be the best process to mentor a brand new agent? Take them back to the basics, brother. Take them back to the basics. The first thing they got to focus on, look, exactly what we just talked about today. Number 1, make sure they're going through a morning routine. Talk about, part of question number 2 where you say, what would be some non-negotiables in order to bring them on permanently? Hey, I want someone that's a badass. I want someone that's going to say they're going to do something. They're actually going to wake up every single day and freaking damn do it. I want that. I want to be the person to hold that person accountable. I want to know if they earn the right to be a part of my beautiful, abundant environment that is going to bless them for the rest of their life. So I'm going to make them freaking damn earn it. So that's what we talk about. Take them back to the basics. Put them on a morning routine. Hold them accountable to it. Hey, get them to memorize a specific script. Get them to memorize a specific script. And if they don't memorize it, then, hey, they're out the door. Let them go work with someone else. Okay? Because you're a badass, Jerry. They have to earn the right to work with you, okay? Get them on a specific number of contacts every single day. However that might be, 5, 10, 15, 20, whatever it is. And I think if we begin just with that, hey, get up every single day, run through the morning routine. They're getting their mind right. Okay, they're getting their attitude right. Number 2, hey, practice all the scripts and dialogues that you want to give to them, like a listing presentation, buyer presentation, etc., and get them to make a specific amount of contacts every single day. You get them to do these 3 things for just the next 3 months, my friend. And if they can go through the next 3 months doing these 3 things consistently, then you found yourself a rock star. The odds of them doing it consistently for the next 3 months, you know the answer. I think everybody here knows the answer. It's hard, and that's why the very few that do it are the very few that win big. So, hey, thanks for the questions, my brother. Mike Smith, my main man, Mike Smith. Mike says, my biggest bad habit is freaking out when I don't role play in the morning. That's a good one. I'd like to see you freaked out. Mike, I think what you should do is freaking out when I don't role play in the morning. So how do you, this goes to the 4th point that I shared with you today. You might need to set up some accountability, not just a role play partner to where you show up and you guys role play, etc., but place an accountability around that. An accountability that says, hey, if I don't show up to role play, then I owe you $100. And now you're going to freak out and show up because you don't want to lose $100. So that's how you counter that. And that's what I would be doing. All right, let's see if anybody else has any questions while we got me on the lines. And the recap again is very simple. We said number 1, consider redoing your morning routine. By the way, this right here is being converted. This episode right here is being converted into a podcast for the Top Listing Agent Show. I'm not going to do that next year. What we're going to do here is going to be here. So if you're listening to this, message on the podcast and you're not already part of the Top Listing Agent Group, then go to toplistingagentgroup.com. And because the content is not going to be the same on all platforms in 2021, so you definitely want to be a member of the group. And if you are in the group watching this right now and you haven't already subscribed to the Top Listing Agent Show, then you definitely want to go to either iTunes or Stitcher, wherever you listen to your podcast. Look for it and subscribe there, because 90% of the content, maybe 80% of the content is not going to be the same content here and there. And then I'm going to ask you guys for a gift. If you guys can give me a gift. Okay, if any of you guys want to give me a Christmas gift, a New Year's gift, an appreciation gift, any kind of gift, I would only have one request for that gift. And that is for you to go to the podcast and leave me a 5-star rating and or a review. Even if it's not a 5-star, whatever it is, your honest opinion. If you could do that for me, then that would be the gift that you're giving me. And in return, I'm going to continue to gift you every single week for 52 weeks in a row in 2021. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate you guys. May the rest of this year be filled with nothing more than blessings and abundance for you and your family. And may 2021 be the year that every single thing you ever desired becomes your reality. I'm here to serve you. I'm here to support you. And I'm going to be there for you every single week. Again, thank you very much. And I look forward to seeing you in the new year. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.